Have you ever thought about what makes The Thief of Baghdad so interesting? It's an old movie from 1924 that tells a story of adventure, love, and magic in ancient Arabia without any talking. Let's explore this classic film together and find out some cool, surprising, and even sad things about it. Stick around to discover the secrets behind the scenes. Has a movie like The Thief of Baghdad ever made you want to do something? Tell us your stories in the comments below. We'd love to hear about your favorite memories and experiences with this timeless classic. The Thief of Baghdad had a huge effect when it came out. People loved the adventure set in ancient Arabia. Even though it was a silent movie, the way it told the story and the acting were amazing. After it came out, it became really popular. There were lots of things made based on it, like other movies, plays, and stuff to buy. It wasn't just a movie. It inspired lots of other stories and art. The Thief of Baghdad is still loved today. People all over the world still enjoy the story and its magic. The Thief of Baghdad had a huge impact on movies. It influenced how future films looked. It even inspired Superman's appearance. The actors in the movie had an interesting relationship. The main actress, Wong, didn't kiss her co-star on screen because of the rules at the time. But later on, she decided to do more romantic scenes in other movies. The main actor, Fairbanks, was smart. He made sure he owned the rights to remake the movie in the future. This shows how much he valued The Thief of Baghdad, even as he got older. Overall, these stories show how important this silent film is. It keeps inspiring people and remains a big part of movie history. During the production of the crime film Tip-Off Girls in 1938, Paramount Pictures offered Anna May Wong the chance to rent her 2 Pekingese dogs, Masky and Dumshaw, to appear in the movie. She declined the offer. The Thief of Baghdad made it to the American Film Institute's 1998 list of the 400 movies nominated for the top 100 greatest American movies. The movie influenced future films' looks and even inspired Superman's appearance. The actors in the film, including Wong and Fairbanks, had interesting dynamics. Wong refrained from kissing her co-star on screen due to the rules of the time, but later on she chose to participate in more romantic scenes in other films. Fairbanks, on the other hand, showed foresight by securing the rights to remake the movie in the future, showing his ongoing appreciation for it. These stories highlight the significance of the silent film, which continues to inspire and influence audiences worldwide. The cost of The Thief of Baghdad has been debated for years. While many thought it cost millions, it actually cost much less, around $1 million. Douglas Fairbanks' biographer revealed this in 2008. Fairbanks and Errol Flynn both played Robin Hood and Don Juan de Marana in different years. Anna, the main actress, had a relationship with Marshall Neelan, a famous silent film director. She preferred Caucasian men, as many Chinese men disapproved of actresses. The Thief of Baghdad was a big deal back in its day. It had adventure, romance, and magic set in ancient Arabia. Even though it was a silent movie, people loved it because of its great story and acting. It influenced other movies that came after it, and even had a hand in shaping how Superman looked. The actors had interesting relationships, like the main actress not doing on-screen kisses because of the rules at the time. The main actor was smart to make sure he had the rights to remake the movie later on. People argued about how much the movie cost, but it turned out to be around $1 million, which was less than people thought. There are also some personal stories about the actors, like the main actress preferring to work with Caucasian actors and her sister's sad suicide. These stories help us understand more about the people behind the movie. So, The Thief of Baghdad is still remembered today as an important part of movie history. Douglas Fairbanks, head of Douglas Fairbanks Pictures Corp., played a big part in the 1924 silent film. He was known for playing villains on the silent screen and notably portrayed the Caliph in the movie. Fairbanks made sure he owned the rights to remake it, showing he valued the film. He was also known for his smart thinking in business. The film also starred Anna May Wong, who didn't do on-screen kisses back then because of the rules. But later on, she did more romantic scenes in other films. This showed how her approach to her career changed over time, along with the film industry. The movie had lots of stunts, with many done by Hollywood's top stuntmen, who probably appeared in over 5,000 films. These stunts made the movie more exciting and added depth to it. In 1938, during the making of another film, Paramount Pictures asked Wong if they could rent her 2 Pekingese dogs for the movie, but she said no. This story gives a peek into Wong's personal life and how she dealt with the film industry. Even though it was a silent film, it had a big impact on cinema. It influenced later films and even inspired Superman's appearance. It's still important in movie history and is loved by audiences worldwide. The father-in-law of Joan Crawford acted in The Thief of Baghdad in 1924. He was the brother of Robert Fairbanks, named John Fairbanks. Famous people like Babe Ruth, Walter Johnson, and Anna Pavlova visited the set during filming. Even though it was a silent movie, people loved its exciting story set in ancient Arabia. Fairbanks, who ran Douglas Fairbanks Pictures Corp., played the Caliph and made sure he could remake the movie if he wanted to, showing how important it was to him. He wasn't just a good actor, he was also smart about business. Anna May Wong, who was also in the movie, didn't do kissing scenes because it wasn't common at the time, but she later took on more romantic roles as the movie industry changed. The stunts in the movie were thrilling, thanks to Hollywood's best stuntmen. Wong's personal life also connected with the movie industry when Paramount Pictures asked to use her dogs in another movie. Even though it was silent, The Thief of Baghdad influenced many later films, and it even influenced how Superman looks. People all around the world still enjoy watching it, showing how important it is in the history of movies. The Thief of Baghdad was a super exciting movie set in ancient Arabia that people really loved. Even though it didn't have talking parts, it was still super popular. Douglas Fairbanks, who played the Caliph, made sure he could remake the movie someday, showing how much it meant to him. He wasn't just a great actor, but he was also really smart about business. Anna May Wong, another star in the movie, didn't do any on-screen kisses because of the rules back then, but things changed for her career as time went on. The movie had some really cool stunts done by the best stuntmen in Hollywood, which made it even more fun to watch. Wong's life connected with the movie industry when Paramount Pictures wanted to use her dogs for another movie. Even though it didn't have any talking, The Thief of Baghdad left a big impact on movies, influencing other films, and even how Superman was shown. People still love it all around the world for its magic and adventure. A massive set towering 9 stories tall was built for the filming of The Thief of Baghdad. The set, captured in an aerial photo, fully utilized the 5:4 screen ratio and was reminiscent of future films like How the West Was Won. Despite noisy surroundings during filming, the silent format allowed for uninterrupted production. Today, you can find various unrestored copies of the film due to its public domain status. Among the guests on William Randolph Hearst's yacht during the movie's release was Julanne, alongside prominent figures like Marion Davies and Charlie Chaplin. The cruise, intended to celebrate a director's birthday, ended tragically with his sudden illness and passing away. Such behind-the-scenes anecdotes add depth to the story of the film. Anna May Wong, a star of the movie, encountered offers related to her personal life, such as Paramount Pictures' request to rent her dogs for another film. Despite Wong's refusal, these interactions offer a glimpse into her life beyond the silver screen. The movie's influence on later works is undeniable, from its effect on future cinema to its role in shaping characters like Superman. The dynamics between the actors, notably Wong's initial avoidance of on-screen kisses and Fairbanks' strategic ownership of remake rights, add layers to the narrative. Through these anecdotes, the lasting significance of The Thief of Baghdad in cinematic history becomes evident.